The Arizona Department of Corrections facing some tough questions and accusations from almost every direction. Here's what's happening right now. A lieutenant is blowing the whistle on dangerous conditions. Lawmakers are demanding answers. Sheriff Paul Penzone is essentially calling the prison director a liar, and inmate attorneys are taking ADC back to court. Now, almost all of it stems from ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing's reporting, and he's got a lot of new information on this tonight.
On social media, the Department of Corrections posted a lot of positive pictures last week. Director David Shin touring prisons, sharing smiles with officers and inmates, holding large gatherings of staff. And it was Shin's tour of Lewis Prison during a town hall meeting like this that's now the subject of a new whistleblower complaint filed by Lieutenant Mark Haas. He claims Shin, in front of a room of officers, said they could not wear personal protective equipment like masks. He claims, "I was shocked at the response." Director Shin confirmed that he had given the order forbidding staff from bringing in and wearing their own PPE. He gave the order because he believed that masked officers would scare the inmates. The reasoning is ridiculous.
And that is really scary.
This lawmaker agrees.
They can't wear PPE, that they're being forbidden from doing that. So I just saw your reaction there. Yeah.
If that's true, that is shocking. That is a really high concern. That shows that we just can't have confidence that they're doing the right thing.
Representative Engel and 3 other legislators just sent a letter to the department expressing deep concerns.
We want answers, and I think the public deserves those answers now.
So one of the things I saw is your letter asked for very specific things. You know, how many people are being tested? What are the results? What prisons are they in? Those types of things. You would like to see those specific answers. In other states, they are providing daily updates with those things, and that's something you'd like to see.
Otherwise, it's just rumor and innuendo, and everybody's just in the dark.
And even attorneys court appointed to represent every state inmate regarding health care are having trouble.
The state is refusing to provide us that information.
Corrine Kendrick with the Prison Law Office is taking ADC back before a judge.
We want to know the names of all the people who are being tested for COVID-19. And we've asked the judge to order the department to tell us going forward every time they test an incarcerated person, who that person is.
What's the last bit of actual information related to how many inmates have been tested and all that you have received?
We're not being given any information. Everything we're learning is off of ADC's website, which is not very much detail or information. The way that we learned that 15 incarcerated people had been tested was the news story that you aired on Friday. That hadn't even been announced publicly on ADC's website.
And what ADC puts on its website is hard to take at face value. One example, Monday, prison officials announced the department has reached a collective agreement with sheriffs in all 15 counties to temporarily suspend admissions of convicted persons from county jails for 21 days.
Maricopa County, the largest county by far in Arizona, has said we didn't agree to any such thing. That's not true. So
Really?
Yes, really. In a statement, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office told us Sheriff Paul Penzone has not yet agreed to the terms presented by AZDOC, and the sheriff himself stated, "I am highly concerned. Our relationship is predicated on balance and consistency. This is neither."
I mean, the credibility issues here are pretty significant. It's hard to know who's telling the truth and what facts are accurate.
And that's why Kendrick wants to be given the data and the records, and not just given the department's word.
If a person is getting tested, that means that he or she has some pretty serious symptoms to necessitate a COVID-19 test. And so we want to be able to monitor the condition of the incarcerated people.
I'm investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
Now, Dave did reach out to the Department of Corrections, but they did not respond to our request for comment.